In this video, I'm going to be showing you 5 tips to win the DV lottery in this year 2022 or any other year. And the coolest thing about this is that you don't have to pay anybody in order to do this. You can play yourself directly on the DV lottery website, which is the official US government website that you're seeing on your screen right now. So in a few minutes, I'm just going to show you without any waste of time exactly how to do this. First, my name is Kumeric So, and I'm a blogger and a YouTuber. Here is my YouTube channel. I teach a lot about entrepreneurship. I teach you how to start your online business. I teach you how to make money from home, and I share a lot of opportunities to find success using the internet. You know, the internet gives us so much power, and one of the opportunities I'm sharing today is how to win the DV lottery. 5 tips to increase your chances of winning the DV lottery. And we're just going to go through that. First thing, before going into those 5 tips, you need to understand that you have all the information you need to win the DV lottery. And don't bother, I did the research for you, and I'm going to be showing you all the tips. So yeah, if you're on this page, if you go to the official page, in which I will leave the link in the description of this video, you will notice that we have 4 links that are very important. You shouldn't even play the lottery if you've not gone through these 4 links. But the last link is to check is to actually check your status if you've won, and you have a period to check that. And this period is available from after you play. That is from, as you can see here, from starting at noon on May 6th. That is from May 6th all the way. You're going to be able to check. You're going to be able to check your status if you've won. So let me just read that directly the way it is written there. So this is it. It says DV 2024 entrants may enter their confirmation information through the link below, starting at noon on May 6, 2023. So that's when they can start checking. I think it'll run all the way till September 30th, as you can see right down here. So that is it. So that's how you check your status. There's a unique confirmation number that they give you, information that they give you for you to check. So let's go back to the most important part. Now, these 3 other links are very important. The first link is the instructions, the general instructions for you to enter the DV 2024 lottery. And then the photo examples. Here we have photo examples and all the information you need for the right dimension of your pictures. I'm going to get into that in a second. And then here is where you begin your entry. Now I'm going to share these 5 tips to increase your chances of winning. So here you have all the examples of the pictures and the dimensions that are needed. You also have a link. I'll also leave a link to a website where you can check your picture if it is eligible. And if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because in the next video I'm going to be going detailedly into the picture dimensions and what people are doing wrong, because 80% of people get rejected for the DV lottery. They don't even make it to the lottery, because to the raffle draw and so on, or to the lottery draw, because they get rejected right away without even the officers, the DV lottery officers, going through it manually. They reject it by the system, just rejects it because they submitted the wrong picture. So I'm going to show you these 5 tips on how to increase your chances of winning the DV lottery. The first tip to win the DV lottery, to increase your chances, is both spouses should play. If you're married, the 2 spouses should play. Meaning, if you're married, your wife should play, you yourself, you should play. And while you're playing, when you're filling the form, you add your wife as a derivative, and if your wife is filling the form, she should add you as well as a derivative. So that, what that simply means is that when you come here, if you choose married and you go to the next page, there's going to be an option for you to fill the form of your spouse, to fill more information about your spouse as a derivative. If you have children, you can put their number, the number of children you have here. If you have 3 children, you could put here 3. And on the next page, you're going to have 3 options to fill the information of those children actually. the main reason why I say both spouses should play if they're eligible is that if one person wins, he gets the chance to go with the other person, and all the children that you people have can go with you if they are eligible, if they fall in the age range that is under 21 years, and so if they are legally adopted children, and so on and so forth. So it increases your chances of winning as a family, as a couple. So that is why both spouses should play. If one person wins, the two are eligible to go. So the second tip is that all eligible children should also play the DV lottery as well. Now, if your child plays, the child has a chance of going. All your children should play as well. They should play individually if they are eligible, if they have the right age to play, if they have the right educational qualification that is necessary for them to play, and all the other requirements. If they're from an eligible country, they should equally play. So all this increases your chances of winning. The third tip is that do not submit more than one lottery application in the same registration period. And this is a mistake that a lot of people are doing, especially when you make a mistake in your filling of the form. And there are mistakes that are really not that bad. You can fix them at the end of the day. So you only get rejected if you win and then there is something wrong, typo errors in your filling of the form. That's when they cannot confirm that you are actually the one. That's where you can get rejected, like filling your name wrongly and other information wrongly. That is where there's going to be an issue. Now, there are some other information that if you make a typo error there, they will not be that too important. An example is your mailing address, because this is information that they will use to send stuff to you if they have to send anything to you, and they hardly send anything to you in the first place. So if you make a mistake here, it's kind of like negligible, but you shouldn't make a mistake in things like your name. Things like your name are very important. Things like your date of birth, and things like filling in your name in the right order, like last family name, first name, middle name. And in case you don't know how to fill all of this, make sure you just subscribe to my YouTube channel. In my next video, I'm going to be going detailing on how to do that. So the fourth tip I want to give you on how to increase your chances of winning the DV lottery is that make sure you follow the instructions and make sure you submit the right picture. This is the most important. Submit the right picture. And as I said, my next videos, I'm going to be covering all of this. I'm going to be covering how to make sure to check that the picture is the right picture before even submitting it. You check it and you make sure it is validated before you submit it. Submit a valid photograph, a photograph that has the right dimensions, that is taken within the last 6 months, and has all the other information that is necessary. It has a plain background, the eyes are in the right location, the distance from the top of the picture to your head, from all of that. I'm going to cover that in the next video. I'll not waste any time with that now, but make sure you submit a valid photograph. And we have an advantage to it, that there are platforms online where we can check these pictures and make sure they're valid. There's even a DV lottery platform where you can even resize the picture if it needs to be resized, so you don't need to alter the picture in any way. So that's tip number 4. Tip number 5 is pay attention to details when you're filling the form. As I already said, pay very close attention to the details. Pay a lot of attention to the details when you're filling the form. Make sure you reduce all the chances of having any typo errors in filling that form. Be patient enough to fill the form. Don't be in a haste. Make sure you fill the form within the time period of the DV lottery, the period where the DV lottery is being played, so that you're not in a haste, like if I don't fill today, tomorrow will be too late, and so on. Make sure you do that and you double check before you submit. And make sure you fill your spouse information. If you're applying with your spouse, fill the information accurately. Okay, it's good you use your passport and check the information there, or your ID card. Make sure you use that information. And the good news is that you don't need an ID passport in this particular year's DV lottery in order to enroll. You don't need a passport. That option has been removed, and that requirement has been removed, so everybody now can play. So what are you waiting for? Make sure you play and make sure you increase your chances of winning, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on all the tips I'll be sharing, all the ideas I'll be sharing. I'll leave all the useful links in the description of this video that will help you optimize and increase your chances of winning. Thank you for watching. My name is Kumari. So see you in my next video.